So the video that's coming up is probably the greatest invention for garden tractor guys that need to move garden tractors around their property. So you bought one that don't run, you need to move it around. I know I've seen guys do tow machines where they lift up the front end on the back. And of course, if I'm just pulling one, I'll just tie a rope behind mine and pull it, or a strap. But what if you got to push it? I got an answer for you to push garden tractors into your shop or onto a trailer if you were selling it or anything like that. I'm working on it right now. Yes, look at there. Heat index is 107 today. I'm gonna go inside and have me a drink of water. But coming up, the greatest invention. This is going to go through that. Drilling holes in the tractor. Had to take the wheels off so I could go straight in. Otherwise, I'd have to drill it at an angle and get my last one here. So see how it goes. Okay, heat index 107 today. Can you tell? It's hot out here. And I'm in the shade. A little breeze is going, so it's still pretty bad. But anyway, this is the greatest invention known to man for garden tractor. So you really got to pay attention to this. This is going to be awesome. So I got it mounted up here. I got two bolts on each end. You know, I think, let's stand on it. It holds me. Got some big bolts there. Don't have those tightened down yet. But if you deal with garden tractors, lawnmowers, probably some other stuff that you got to move around your property, you know, a lot of times I'll use this machine I'm building on to pull garden tractors because this is a big, you know, hardy machine that can handle it. But sometimes when I put them in the shop, I can't pull them in there because my garden tractor would be stuck up in there and I can't get it out because it's not a drive-through in my little shop. So sometimes I got to push them. Well, that's okay if it's the transmission and everything rolls freely, but you know those hydros, now, I don't know what it is about them, but they don't always push freely. I know you pull the little pin in the back, releases the hydro, but I've had plenty of them do this, that when you put it in neutral, you pull the pin and it still don't roll with ease, like the wheels just won't move easily, but yet it still works. So I don't know, but anyway, so in my shop is uphill, and a lot of times if I'm lucky I can push it up in there. Sometimes I can't and I got to push it. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is a hill. That's my shop I'm talking about, and you got to go up a little incline to get there. And this is a good example of what I need to put in there. I need to push this up in there. Look, I got the pin pulled out down here. It's in neutral and all that. But it ain't, see how that back wheel's turning? It ain't gonna, you just can't push it. So how in the world am I gonna get that into here to work on it? Well, that's what we're working on right now. And this is my first objective. Getting close. Got this. Greatest invention ever made for a garden tractor. When you gotta move stuff around the property. Now I just got to figure out a good way to secure this straight up and down so it don't get in the way. And I'm in brainstorm mode. I'll be back. So I'm working on my back bracket now. My bracket to hold this in place because I want this to stay exactly up. And this is the bracket. Actually came off of it when it was a trailer. But I got it mounted right there, very tight, so it won't move, you know. And then I'm gonna drill a hole right here, stick a bolt in it, because 99% of the time it's gonna stay like that. And then you just unscrew the bolt and it'll come down. So all right, so I think that's the finished product. Well, that's my mock-up finished product. I'm thinking about taking the bumper off and painting it. Painting that too, but that's beside the point. I want to check the functionality of it first, make sure that it functions. So the idea is, for my shop, you saw my shop, it's uphill, it's just double doors. I couldn't pull a mower into my shop because that would be stuck inside. I can't get it out around the other side. You can't drive through it. So the idea is, this is an old trailer, tongue. I probably need to get that together better. But anyway, the idea is to hook it up to the back side of the garden tractor right there. Hook it up on the, the trailer hitch on the back. And once I get it lined up to the, where it needs to be at, because I'll probably pull it around still all the time, because that's the easiest way to do it. But once it's time to push it up in there, I got a secure bar that will push it. So the next thing is, did I do that? My only concern is this middle bolt. I use this this one right here. I think that's a 5/16 bolt, and I put a sleeve around it to tighten it up. As long as that bolt holds up, because I'm not like I'm ramming stuff. That's the only breaking point, I think, because this isn't gonna break. So I am excited to see if I can get that garden tractor in the shop. Stay tuned. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to Murphy Mowers.
Murphy Mowers.
So it is the next morning. So it was so hot yesterday afternoon that when I was videoing, I looked at my camera and it had an alert saying it was too hot and it shut down. And you saw how I looked. So anyway, I'm back out here finishing up my video. So anyway, this is it, next morning. So I'm pretty happy about how this worked. You saw me push the garden tractor in the shed. Now, the only thing I would do different, now remember, this right here came off of, where did it come off of? This bed that's on the back of my garden tractor. I did a video on this, I mounted it. Of course, it had the tongue on it, and that's it. And it's been sitting back here for probably a year or two. And so I finally used it. So I got it mounted up here with a bolt right there, so it don't hit my hood and all that. And like I say, 90% of the time I'm not ever going to use this. It's just the rare moments I need to push something up in the shed. Now, the things I would do different is these brackets are pretty weak. It's already got a bend to it. Off camera, I was messing around with it, pushing it, and it just bent. I mean, it's not bad. I'm gonna leave it like that for a while. But if I see some good L brackets out that are, thicker than that, I'll probably pick them up. But besides that, and I'll probably straighten this out. This is just the way it came when I got it a long time ago, but it still works. You know, I got that bumper off my parts mower. It's pretty thick steel. So anyway, so that's it. I'm always buying garden tractors that don't run. And a lot of times I can pull them up on the trailer or push them up there. But I usually, because I got an 18-foot trailer, I'll usually take that with me and pull them up there, you know. But just so it's easier. I got a winch on it, but anyway, that is my garden tractor moving machine now. All right, if you made something similar, you know, let me know in the comments. All right, thanks, I'm out.